Hey guys, so this is the review on the Ministation game controller. It's a pretty neat product. It runs off of AA batteries. The paperwork says you're supposed to get some, but we didn't, so we threw some Duracells in there. You'll see for the drop test that we did. There's a nice little hooded compartment here that houses your wireless dongle. We're not sure if it's hard-coded to the controller. It appears to be because it works flawlessly when you're using it. You get extra little pads that are removable. You can see it's just concave a little bit, some place to put your thumb if you wanted to. Feeling is great. The triggers don't have a click at the end, so like if you're used to Xbox and stuff, there's that little click down at the bottom. Nothing there. So but that's not a deal breaker at all. The really cool thing is the ability to do X input, D input, and then if you put them both together, it does a keyboard and mouse simulation. So what we did was we tried this out on a Windows PC, worked fine. Tried it out on a Linux based distro. I believe we used Mint, and flawless, just no problems. It immediately picked it up, saw it, ran with it. We played Dungeon Defenders through Steam on Windows PC, and we used a program called Ministation as well. One of the issues we've been having is it'll minimize games for some reason, and it was really simple to just hold down the M, switch to the mouse and keyboard, go down, select it, bring it back to full screen, then go back to X input, and it just picked it up, no problems whatsoever. So that is just amazing to have. That way you're not fiddling for a mouse and keyboard, so that you can go select that game again, get it full screen, then go back to your controller, all right here. Does not work in an Xbox, but they specifically say that it works in streaming to a Windows PC, which makes sense because if it works in a Windows PC, it's going to work with whatever games are streamed to it. Awesome. It does work in a PlayStation 3. We weren't able to test with a 4, but the 3, some of the button patterns were backwards, and we really didn't see anywhere where you could modify that, but you know, that's okay. But yeah, this controller is just awesome. Giving it to my kids, they can handle it without any problems. They seem to enjoy the feel of it. It's not too heavy, it's not too light. It's just it's almost like a perfect balance, which is awesome. So we didn't do an unboxing for it, but what comes with it is a 3-meter USB-A to micro USB cable. You get a USB-A to micro USB adapter, which is awesome, and then you also get the wireless dongle that comes inside of it. So, but like I said, no batteries came with it. I mean, if I had to knock it for anything, that would be it, because everything you get these days comes with the cheap Chinese batteries that last a day. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. You know, if I still had to give it, 4 out of 5 stars, I would. I'd probably do like 4.8 out of 5, because this thing works with almost everything. We didn't have a Steam OS to try it on, but if it can run Steam and Windows and it can run on a Linux distro, Steam is just Debian with Steam on top of it, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. But yeah, really handy. There's another drop test for you. But as you can see, there's no... It can take a beating for the most part. This is hardwood flooring, and I mean, I didn't throw it against a wall, but it's beefy. So really happy with it. We plan on getting several of these. Showed it to some of my coworkers, let them play with it for a day or so, and everybody's had nothing but good things to say. Some people don't like the layout of the joysticks, but I mean, that's not something that's wrong with the controller. That's just people's preference, so you can't get mad at that. Overall, extremely happy. Would love to get more of these in, more Ministation stuff, see what else they have to offer, because this is awesome. So this has been a review of the Ministation game controller.